The devastating reality of modern warfare just shattered another night of peace across Ukraine. But here's what makes this latest assault particularly chilling. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has confirmed that at least 3 civilians lost their lives, while over 30 others sustained injuries during what he described as a colossal Russian aerial bombardment that unfolded throughout the night. But here's where it gets controversial. This wasn't just another random attack. According to Zelensky's assessment, multiple regions throughout Ukraine found themselves under fire as part of what he characterized as a calculated and systematic approach designed specifically to terrorize ordinary citizens and obliterate our critical infrastructure. The assault included a direct missile strike that devastated a residential building where families were sleeping. The scale of this offensive was staggering. Ukraine's Air Defense Command reported that Moscow deployed an overwhelming force of 619 drones and missiles in this single operation. Meanwhile, Russia's defense ministry painted an entirely different picture, describing their large-scale strike as employing high-precision weaponry aimed exclusively at military-industrial targets. And this is the part most people miss. The war has evolved into a dangerous game of tit-for-tat retaliation. In a separate but related development, Russian authorities announced that 4 individuals perished in a Ukrainian drone assault targeting the Saratov region. Kyiv openly acknowledged responsibility, confirming they successfully struck a significant oil refinery in that area. Ukraine didn't stop there. Officials also reported causing damage to another Russian petroleum facility located in the adjacent Samara region, demonstrating their expanding capability to strike deep into Russian territory. It's important to note that the BBC has been unable to independently confirm the accuracy of claims made by either side in this ongoing conflict, a reminder of how information itself has become a battlefield. Cross-border drone warfare has transformed into one of the most distinctive characteristics of this conflict. To put this in perspective, just this past July, a relentless Ukrainian drone campaign forced the unprecedented temporary shutdown of every single airport serving Moscow, illustrating how the war has reached Russia's doorstep. Kyiv has been methodically implementing a strategy of targeting Russian petroleum refineries and other crucial industrial infrastructure that directly supports Russia's military operations in Ukraine. This approach raises a compelling question. Is attacking civilian infrastructure a legitimate military tactic, or does it cross ethical lines? Meanwhile, Moscow has significantly intensified its aerial campaigns against Ukraine in recent weeks, even as Kyiv and its Western supporters, including the United States, persistently advocate for a ceasefire arrangement. The conflict's reach extends beyond the immediate battleground. Earlier this month, Ukraine's capital witnessed a direct hit on the primary government building from what Ukrainian officials identified as a Russian Iskander cruise missile, demonstrating that no location remains truly safe. Diplomatic efforts continue despite the escalating violence. Zelensky announced on Saturday his intention to conduct a meeting with U.S. President Donald Trump during the upcoming United Nations General Assembly sessions scheduled for next week in New York. Trump previously hosted Russian President Vladimir Putin in Alaska last month, attempting to broker an agreement that would end the hostilities. However, no such deal materialized from those discussions. It's crucial to remember that Putin initiated this full-scale invasion of Ukraine in 2022, fundamentally altering the geopolitical landscape. The timing of this latest Russian aerial assault is particularly significant. It occurred just one day after Estonia formally requested emergency consultations with fellow NATO members following Russian aircraft violations of its airspace. These jets remained in Estonian territory for 12 minutes before being intercepted by defensive forces. Russia has categorically denied any airspace violations involving Estonia. But here's what should concern everyone. Tensions have been rapidly escalating recently after both Poland and Romania, both NATO member nations, reported that Russian drones breached their respective airspaces earlier this month. This raises the ultimate question that deserves serious discussion. Are we witnessing the gradual expansion of this conflict beyond Ukraine's borders? And what does this mean for global security? The pattern of airspace violations suggests something more systematic might be unfolding. What's your take on this escalation? Do you believe these cross-border incidents are accidental miscalculations, or are they deliberate provocations testing NATO's resolve? Share your thoughts. This is exactly the kind of situation where different perspectives matter most.